Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to Soul Care. My name is Amanda, and for the past 4 weeks, I have been working on a program. It's called Sacred Animals. If this is your first video, you might want to check out my intro video or week 1. The links will be in the description box below. Anyways, as mentioned, today is week 4, and this is the spider. It basically manifested as the dark feminine or just feminine energy, however you want to look at that. And I am not going to lie to you, some pretty intense emotions came to the surface. Spiders are connected to the shadow self. And as said, it is feminine energy. At least that's how I experienced the spider energy this week. And I did pull some cards to just get a better understanding of the energy or to see what type of messages came forward for the collective who are taking part in this Sacred Animals program. Sorry, I'm just going to review my notes. And I pulled the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Emperor. I also mentioned in the previous video, week 3, when I was talking about what to expect the following week, how Hecate actually came forward with a message as well. Hecate is a deity that I've been working with over the past couple of months, although I think that she's been around a lot longer. I've just been conscious of her for the past couple of months. So some of the messages that I did take note of here is you're energetically or emotionally exhausted. You don't know where to go, but you know this isn't working. You might have reached a crossroads in your life. It's a pivotal point right now. And maybe it's time to get back to the drawing board and revise your plan. The home environment and work environment are potential areas that need improvement, and it's potentially the structures of these things. At first, I thought the message was personal. However, I did realize very quickly that this is probably something that we're all experiencing on a grander scale. I'd say over the past couple of months since I've started working with Hecate and the Dark Feminine, I've been reconnecting with myself emotionally and my intuition. I haven't mentioned yet on my channel, but I worked in the legal industry for 7 years, and I was basically, I would say, using more masculine energy. I was using more of the logical aspect of my brain, or the logical side of my brain, organization, logic, rational thinking, analytical thinking. And I was using less of the other aspect of my brain. So I'd say the past couple of months, I've been really reconnecting with the other aspects, like my emotions. I've been reconnecting with my body as well, trying to get daily exercise. And I think that this is probably something that a lot of people are experiencing. And I know how I usually mention every week so far, the animals have come forward in one shape or another. Either I'll be scrolling through my social media and I'll see pictures of them, or I can't get them out of my head. There was, with I think week 2 with a raccoon actually was able to get into the garage, and we're able to pull out a trash bag from our trash bins. And I believe last week I had a dream of a horse. This week I had a completely different experience. I actually ended up having a very similar conversation, completely unrelated, with my sister. But it was not unrelated. It was, she came to my apartment and we had a conversation where she was basically expressing something similar, where she feels like since she's been working, she's using more of, her masculine qualities. She's feeling less connected with her intuition, basically, and her emotions, things that are connected to the divine feminine. And that just basically really sent me a message that maybe this is something that is connected with the week's energy. And it's just interesting how it's flowing. I know I've mentioned that in the last video, that it definitely seems to be connected. It's a synchronicity. So another message that came through is, I believe Hecate is saying the Eight of Cups in the reading is about reconnecting with yourself. It's about walking away from an older aspect or your old life and starting fresh. It could be a better home life, a better parent and a better partner, better friend, etc. And I also feel like a huge message, like I just mentioned, is really connecting with yourself emotionally. It could be emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel connected again with those aspects of yourself. I do think as a society we focus too much on the masculine aspects and qualities of ourselves, especially in the workforce, and we tend to repress more feminine aspects of ourselves. So now I think that's enough information to basically get you going. I would just take whatever resonates and work with that. I'm going to go ahead and give you some journal prompts, or you can use them as tarot spreads. I wanted to start off by mentioning you could do a body, mind, and spirit tarot spread. I know they're all over the internet. I'm sure you're well aware of this type of tarot spread. And this is just basically in order for you to see how you can bring these things into alignment if that's an issue that you're having. I also thought of a few other different journal prompts or tarot spreads, so I'm going to go ahead and put those on the screen now. They're also going to be in the description box below. I think that's a good place to end the video, at least this part of the video. We can get into the journaling, and then I'll be back to basically give you a conclusion, my experience of the past 4 weeks, and what to expect coming within the next couple of weeks as well. Now I just kind of want to go into a quick conclusion of the past couple of weeks, my experience. I wanted to start off by saying that I mentioned, I believe in the intro or in week 1, how I've been using my Kim Krans decks. So I had the Wild Unknown tarot deck. This was actually the very first deck that I purchased ever. And I have to say I've been really enjoying using this deck again. I used to only really pull it out if I had shadow work related work to do. I also went ahead and I purchased the, what's it called? Animal Spirit. The Animal Spirit deck by Kim Krans. And I have had such a lovely experience with this deck. I actually purchased the, oh my gosh, I think it's called the Spirit Animals Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. The past couple of years I've tried to use this deck. I just can't connect with it. I hate the guidebook. I feel like it's written for a teenager, to be honest with you, and it might have worked when I first purchased it, but now I just don't resonate with it at all. And I think I avoided purchasing this deck because I had the Spirit Animal Oracle for so long. And I'm really happy that I finally purchased this deck because honestly, it's such an easy read for me. It really helps me tap into my intuition. And like I said, that is a huge part of what I've been doing the past couple of months, just reconnecting with myself, basically. And like I said, I've just been really enjoying these decks, these Kim Krans decks. I actually went ahead and I purchased the Archetypes deck by her. I avoided buying that one as well for so long because it's circle shaped, but I've been thinking about it for the past couple of weeks, and I saw it was on sale and I just went ahead and I purchased it. So I will have an unboxing on my channel soon of that deck. I've also learned a lot about myself, and I found this experience to be very rejuvenating. I had quite a few refreshers, and I found this experience to also be quite healing. And I'm happy that I did this program, to be honest, and I hope that you guys get something out of it as well. If you do feel drawn or called to working with this program or with any of these decks, I would definitely highly recommend it. I definitely am really happy that I was able to take you along for the ride on this journey, and I'm hoping to have more. Not gonna lie to you, I'm probably going to have more within the next couple of months. As for what's going on with my channel right now, I have been, as I said, I've been working with Hecate. I've been reading the Entering Hecate's Cave. I finally finished reading Entering Hecate's Garden. So I've been really enjoying this book and connecting with Hecate on a deeper level. I finally set up an altar for her, and I have to admit, I feel her energy around a lot more. It's definitely around my altar, whereas previously I would feel her kind of coming in and out. I would feel her around doorways, or especially at crossroads, which is perfectly normal, but it's just nice to have a space for her in my home. I have her altar's in my bedroom because I just feel like she's a very protective, nurturing energy, and I like her in my room. It just feels a lot safer and more comfortable. Not that I'm not safe, but it's nice feeling her energy in my room. So that's what I've been working on. I do want to start doing those monthly videos. I really enjoy watching them on other people's channels, so I'm going to start doing monthly roundup videos, I guess, kind of explaining what decks I've been working with, what books I've been reading, and what I've been learning. So I have stuff like that planned, basically. I do want to continue with the Ancestral Grimoire book. I ended up, I think, purchasing some decks to work on weather magic, because I know I mentioned in one of the previous videos I was going to be doing that, because there is a section in the Ancestral Grimoire where you are focusing on weather magic. However, I think it feels best to kind of wait and maybe work on that at another time. So I'm thinking maybe I will work on August. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just trying to figure out what feels best, basically. I will definitely still be doing journaling videos because that is a huge part of my practice, and I like doing journaling. It just helps me relax, and it's definitely a huge part of my spiritual practice right now. In fact, to the point where I've started my own little notebook here in Hecate's altar that I set up, where I am doing daily readings and just taking notes, and anything else I feel like should go into this notebook. So that is basically it. I also have been reading about healing magic. So in the Ancestral Grimoire, I believe it was the month of June. June was basically, you could work on any magic you're interested in. So I ended up choosing, I guess, healing magic or just healing in general. So I've been reading this book. That's also why I have Entering Hecate's Cave, which is like shadow work related, basically. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been working on. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.